Hello and welcome. Today we are going to learn amazing Microsoft Excel tips and tricks which could be very helpful for a working professional. Alright, so let's get started with the first one. Use the AutoFit and Freeze Panes tools to arrange the columns better. So in your daily office activities, there is a high probability that you will get unformatted raw Excel files which look something like this. This file is a small database of 50,000 records. Now you may be wondering that this is a small file, but in corporate world you might came across databases which run millions of records. Okay, so let's clean up this file to make it more appealing to the eyes. Let me go through each of them step by step. Go to the first row, select any cell of your choice and press Shift plus spacebar key. This will select the entire first row and press Ctrl B to make the style of the entire row as bold. Second, press Ctrl A. This will select the entire data in the sheet. Third, use Alt H O I. This will automatically adjust the width of all the columns which have data. Fourth, press Alt H and select color using the arrow keys. I have selected yellow color just for instance. And the final one is press Alt W F to freeze the first column. So now you can see this, and this entire is looking very good. So, and all these steps which we discussed just now are also mentioned in the index sheet for quick reference. Moving to second trick, which is shortcut keys. Now if you press Alt key on the keyboard, you will notice a letter will appear under each of the tab name, and this is the shortcut key to activate respective tab, like Alt H for home tab, Alt N for insert tab, and so on. So if you press H on the keyboard now, again you will notice that all the subsections under home tab gets activated and each action is assigned a letter. Similarly, these letters are the shortcut keys for the respective tasks. If you remember, in our previous trick, we have frozen the first row. For this, we press Alt and then W to activate the View tab, then F to activate Freeze Panes section, then again F to freeze the first row. This is how the shortcut keys are assigned and worked. For few tasks, you may notice that the shortcut keys are also displayed when we hover the mouse over that tasks, like you see Ctrl- is displayed here, and it is used to delete rows and cells. Another example is once you copy the data and hover the mouse over the paste cell, you will notice the shortcut key Ctrl-Alt-V. So when I used to work for a global bank, I used Alt-HK and Alt-H9 very frequently. Alt-HK is used to represent amounts in comma style, and Alt-H9 is used to reduce the decimal like this. First I pressed Alt-HK and then Alt-H9 to remove the decimals. So in your daily office activities, you can note down the shortcut keys for frequent tasks that you do and start using shortcut keys for those, and eventually you will notice that your efficiency has significantly increased. Moving ahead in our list, next one is path, document location, and file name. So while working in an organization, it is certain that you would be working on shared files and sharing the path with the team members very frequently, possibly many times a day. So what is a shared file? Shared files are the files or documents which are saved on the shared drive of the organization, and all the users who have access to the shared drive can access those shared files. So one very frequent task which I used to encounter on a regular basis is sharing the path of the daily reporting file with my manager before the deadline, so that he can also review or update it before circulating it to the management. So how to get the path of the file instantly? One way is to use the formula cell, open bracket, file name, and press enter, and this will return the path of the file along with the current sheet name. Another way which I like the most and use it in my company is to enable it in the title bar at the top itself. To do so, go to the File menu, then Options, click on the Quick Access toolbar, then select all commands from the drop down and search for document location and add it to the list. Now you see document location is listed in the title bar itself, and this is very handy. And going forward, you can instantly copy this path and share it with your manager over Skype or Teams application. Similarly, you can follow the same steps and enable document location in MS Word and PowerPoint as well. Alright, there is one more way to get the path. Navigate to the File menu, click on the Info, and now you can see the options like Copy Path, Open File Location. So this Info tab contains all the info regarding this file, and you can also see the options like protecting file or sheet using passwords, which we will cover in a separate video. Alright, next one is taking screenshots. One of the quickest ways to take a screenshot on Windows 10 is pressing Windows key plus Shift plus S, which is shortcut key for launching snipping tool like this. I am pressing Windows key plus Shift plus S, and now I press Ctrl V to paste screenshot here in this sheet. During my online conference calls or meetings, this shortcut proved to be really helpful, since I was able to instantly take snapshots of the presentations or the contents which were being presented on the screen. This shortcut works everywhere in Windows 10 and is not restricted to any programs like Excel. And now I can copy a section of text from Microsoft Edge to Excel. So here you can also perform basic operations on the screenshot like resize, crop, and many others are available under Picture Format tab. Also, other methods for taking screenshots include utilizing the snipping tool and pressing the print screen on the keyboard, which you might already be aware of. Alright, and the last one is saving the file. If I press F12 key on the keyboard, then a Save As dialog box will open, and you will see that XLSB extension is one of the formats in which Excel files can be saved. Here B in XLSB stands for binary. Files saved in XLSB format store information in binary format, and its size could be significantly smaller than the one which is saved in XLSX or XLSM's extensions. Now you will appreciate that this feature has become very useful in Office when we share the Excel files through Outlook, since Outlook has a maximum attachment size limit of 20 MB. So many files which cannot be shared in XLSX format may be easily shared in XLSB format. So with this we come to the end of this course. Thank you very much for your time and watching this. If you like, please subscribe to our channel. Thank you.